Well, hello guys. So welcome to the open free mock one analysis of section A. So let us begin with the question one of general knowledge, right? So who among the following was the 24th Jain Tirthankara, right? The right option is B. The right option is B. That is Jain Tirthankara Mahavira is the 24th and the last Tirthankara. Next question. So who among the following invented zero? The right answer will be Aryabhatta, right? Third question. So, which of the Harappan sites has the most impressive drainage system? The right answer will be option D. That is Mohenjo-daro. Right? See, Harappan site Mohenjo-daro has the most impressive drainage system. Fourth question. Who is the founder of Arya Samaj? The right answer will be B. That is Swami Dayanand Saraswati. So basically, this Arya Samaj is a monotheistic Indian Hindu reform movement, that promotes values and practices based on the belief in the infallible authority of Vedas. Right? It was founded by Dayanand Saraswati. Let us move on to the next question. The famous rock cut temple of Kailasa, so is located at which of the following places? Right? The right answer will be option D, that is Ellora. So this temple is one of the largest rock cut Hindu temples located in Ellora, that is in Maharashtra. That is in Maharashtra, located in Maharashtra, and it is very important, an ancient Hindu temple. It was built by the Rashtrakuta king Krishna I. Okay, very important. It was built by Krishna I. He was an Rashtrakuta king. Right? Let's move on to the next question. The famous Jama Masjid of Delhi was built by who among the following? The right answer will be option C. That is Shah Jahan. That is Shah Jahan. So basically, it is one of the largest mosques in India. It was built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan between 1650 and 1656. Right? Next question. The Malimat Committee report deals with which of the following? The right answer will be option D, that is criminal justice system reforms. So basically, this committee report, it was constituted by the Ministry of Home Affairs. Ministry of Home Affairs, right? Ministry of Home Affairs, and under the chairmanship of Justice V.S. Malimat, right? Justice V.S. Malimat. Okay, basically, he was the former Chief Justice of Karnataka and Kerala High Courts. This committee, Malimat Committee, was established to propose the reforms in the criminal justice system and the constitutional provisions related to it. Right? Next question. So, which one of the following appointments is not under the authority of President of India? Right? The right answer will be D, that is Speaker of Lok Sabha. So basically, the Speaker of Lok Sabha, which is the House of People, is appointed by members of Lok Sabha amongst themselves. Right? Next question. So, which case defined that fundamental rights in India cannot be diluted? The right answer will be option C, that is Golaknath case. Right? So, in 1967, one of the very important cases. In this case, the court verdict was fundamental rights cannot be abridged or diluted. Right? In 1967, this case came as very important case. Right? Basically, in this case, for the first time, a bench of 11 judges of Supreme Court was formed. Right? And it was laid down that the fundamental rights cannot be abridged or diluted to implement the DPSP, that is the directive principles. Right? Very important. Next question. The largest compound gland in the human body is? The right answer will be D. So this question is basically related to general science, guys. General science. So under biology. So such kind of questions you might expect in the examination. So basically, the liver is the largest gland in the human body, which is situated right side of the abdomen. Right? Chalo. Next question. Who made the first effective vaccine for the prevention of polio? The right answer will be option B, that is Jonas E. Salk. Right? So basically, the invention of polio vaccine is one of the most notable inventions in the medical field. Right? Its invention, it led to a great breakthrough. So in the fight against polio, so which was one of the leading causes of deformities and deaths in the world. So Jonas E. Salk, that is Jonas Edward Salk, he is acknowledged for being the first person to successfully come up with the polio vaccine. Right? Polio vaccine. Jonas E. Salk was an American scientist and virologist. right? Next question. So Yuki Bambri is related to which sports? The right answer will be tennis. That is option A. Option A. So Yuki Bambri, right? He's a professional tennis star of India. He's the first Indian to win the Junior Australian Open title and the fourth Indian in history to capture junior single title at the Grand Slam champion. Right? So he's related to the sport called tennis. Next question. So, which of the following is the most essential nutrient for a woman during her initial stages of pregnancy to prevent birth defects? Right? The right answer will be option B, that is folic acid. See, basically, however, a few nutrients in the pregnancy diet deserve special attention. There are many nutrients that are important, but folate and also folic acid, they prevent brain and special called birth problems. Folate is a B vitamin that helps prevent serious problems with the developing brain and spinal cord. Right? So the right answer would be folic acid. Next question. So which organization publishes the World Development Report? The World Development Report. The right answer will be option D, that is World Bank. That is World Bank. So this report is published annually since 1978. Since 1978 is an invaluable guide to the economic, social, and environmental state of the world today. Right? So it is published by World Bank. Next question. Who is said to be the father of Indian space program? The right answer will be Vikram Sarabhai. Basically, he was the one who initiated India's space research and helped develop nuclear power in the country. He was born in 1990 and he is called or known as the father of Indian space program. That is Vikram Sarabhai, right? And he's also known as he's also known to establish the ISRO. ISRO. That is Indian Space Research Organization, right? Very very important. Sure. Next question. Now let us move on to the questions of mental ability, right? Mental ability. Mental ability. Guys, so basically it's not that key there will be 15 to 15 ratio, but it depends, every year it depends. There might be at least 10 to 15 questions of mental ability, that is mathematics questions. So the questions, the numbering might be less than 10 or more than 10. So basically in this range the questions might be expected, especially in the mental ability, that is in TS Lawcet. But when it comes to AP Lawcet, the questions are very very flexible. Sometimes there will be less than 5 questions or no questions at all. But yeah, it depends. If you look at the previous year question papers, so you'll analyze for yourself, right? You will know the position of mental ability in each and every paper, right? So now let us come to the question 16th. Now just look at the question here. SADL is to XFZH is to, that is LIOE. So what will be the uh, next option here, right? So if you look at here, see, if you look at here, from S to X, see, we have to, this is like kind of analogy. So we have to look for the answer, basically to see what will come here, if you establish certain kind of relationship here, right? So in that way we can get an answer here, right? So if you look at from S to X we have, from S to X, so we have 5 letters, right? 5 letters. And from A to F, from A to F, that is here, from A to F, that we have, again we have 5 letters. Okay, but from D to Z, that is D, and from here D, so from D to Z we have actually 22 letters. From D to Z we have 22 letters. Okay, let us keep that aside. And from L to H, look at H, from L to letter H, so we have 25 letters. 25 letters. 25 letters. Now what kind of relationship should we establish here to get this answer? Now just if you look at such kind of questions, guys, such kind of numbering analogy, or be it letters, so always you have to remember the positions of the letters in this format, that is from A, and then we go the 13 alphabets, and Z will come here, right? Z will come here. Another 13 language, another 13 alphabets, right? In this way, if you remember the positions and numberings of each alphabet, so we'll able to crack the code here, right? Now look at it. Now if you see, from D to Z we have 5 and 5 here, but from D to Z we have 22 letters. But if you reverse it, like if you reverse it from Z, that is from Z to D, so we will have four letters. We will have four letters. That is from here. That is from Z, A, then B, then C, and again D. Not like this, but like this. It goes again like this. In this way. If you reverse it from Z to D, so we will have four letters. The same way, if you reverse it from the L and H, from H to L, if you reverse it from H to L, so again we will have four letters. Again we will have four letters. So in the same way, if you look at LIOE, in the LIOE, so if we for say if we L plus, what will be the next five letters? L, M, N, O, P, Q, right? We have Q here, and then we have I, J, K, L, M, N. We have N, we have two options with Q and N, right? We are close to the answer. Then let's see O, P, Q, R, S, T. No, you don't have to go like that, but go reverse, because here we have gone reverse. So same, apply the same method here. Go reverse. So you will get K. For O, you will get K. If you go four letters reverse from O, so you will get K, right? You will get K. In the same way, we have we will get the letter A. That is, go four letters reverse, right? In this case, in this format, we will get the option A as the right answer. That is Q and K. Q and K. A is the right answer, right? Now let us move on to the next question, guys. Right. So which number would replace the question mark in the series? So what is the series we have here? That is 2, 7, 14, 23, and 47. Now in this number series, you have to see, what kind of pattern is it forming. Like 2 we have, right? 2 we have, 7 we have, 14 we have, 23 we have, 34 we have, 47 we will have. How did we get this 34? See, if you look from 2 to 7, there is a difference of 5. There is a difference of 5. From 7 to 14, there is a difference of, or if you plus, like 2 plus 5, we will get 7. And here again, if you do the same thing from 7 to 14, we will have 7. And from 14 to 23, we will have plus 9, plus 9. And these are odd numbers. These are odd numbers. Now what will be the odd number after 9? That is plus 11. Plus 11. So what will be the 23 plus 11? 23 plus 11. So we get 34 as the right answer. 34 as the right answer. So after 11, what is the odd number? 13. So 34 plus 13 will be 47, right? So this is how you have to look for the pattern in these number series. It follows the same for the letter series also, right? So what will be the right answer? The right answer will be 34. That is, B is the right answer, right? Next question. Choose the correct alternative. Choose the correct alternative. See, we have line here and square here. Line is to square. What is arc is to ring, sphere, circle, or ball. Here the right answer will be circle. See guys, square. If you look at the square, If you look at the square, the first part is the part of second. The first part, that is lines, these are called as lines. These lines, they are part of square. They are part of square. They are part of square. But when it comes to circle, which is a two dimensional like in 2D, so if you draw a circle, so this will be an arc. Okay, an arc is a part of circle. So that is how you have to see the pattern, right? Next 19th question. So again we have the number series here. Just look at the sequence. So we have 5, 11, 17, 25, 33 and 43, right? So what is the pattern here? Like if you look here from 5 to 11, we have plus 6, 5 plus 11, we have 6 plus 6. The same goes with from 11 to 17, we have plus 6, 11 plus 6, we get 17. And again from 17 to 25, the number will be 8, that is plus 8, 17 plus 8, 25 we are getting. The same way here also we are getting 25 plus 8, we will get how much? 33 we are getting. Now if you look at the pattern here, after two numbers we are getting uh, 6 here, and then again leaving 7 we are getting 8 here, and again if we leave 9 we have to get 10, that is plus 10. 43 plus 10 will be 53, right? So the missing number will be 53 is the right answer. That is option D is the right answer, right? Let us move on to the next question. So this is the coding and decoding, right? So just look at here. If friend is coded as this, like this, and how can the candle be written in that code? So basically in the coding and decoding, all you have to remember guys is the positions of these letters as I explained before. And also just make sure that you go through the letters. So every time you encounter the coding and decoding, especially the letter series, the letter coding and decoding series, right? So basically in this code, the first letter is the second alphabet, the second letter is the third alphabet. Now just look at here. Friend we have, okay, just look at here. Now we have written F. Now after F we will get G and H, right? We got GH as the first letter we have that got code, and R. Let us write R, right? R S T, we will get U, right? That is the first letter is the second alphabet and the second letter is the third alphabet. Here we got the gap of one letter, here we got the gap of two letters, and if you look at I, so we'll have to get the gap of three letters, that is J, K, L, M, right? H, U, M, is it working? Yes, it is working, right? So in the same code, in the same formula, in the same pattern, let us see the candle. If you look at the candle, so we'll have to get C, then D, then E. Okay, we have E here and we also have E here. So eliminate B and D. Okay, next A. Let us jump two letters. That is A. That is B, C, and D. Okay, we have ED. We have ED here. So we got ED. So you got the answer. Option A will be the right answer. And same way, if you look at N also, so we'll get O, P, Q, then R, right? We have R here. So this will be the pattern. This will be how you have to decode the codes given in this coding and decoding, right? Next question. Right. The next question is find the value of N. Find the value of N. The question from percentages. So what is the value of N? So let us say, see, the question is like this: 45 into n equal to 25% of 900. So what is the find the value of n? So first, let us solve the percentage from the right hand side. See, so we get, so basically let us write it as like this, right? So 45 into n equals to, right? It's 25% of 900, right? So it can be written as 25 divided by 100 into 900 into 900, right? Now if we cancel this, so nines are, so 25 nines, so we get 225, we get 225. Now it can be written as 45 into n equals to 225, right? Now we can write as n equals to 225 divided by 45. 45 5 is 225. The right answer is 5. The right answer is 5. So option D is the right answer. Right? Option D is the right answer. Right? Next question. We have another coding and decoding question. Right. So just look at here. This is a very easy question. So if in a certain language champion is coded as this, how can negative be coded in that code? Right? Just look at here, in this particular code, each of the two letters are reversed in the arrangement. Now just look at here, we have champion and some code here. So just look, observe here, we have ch and we have h. It's just the two letters here are reversed, that's all. Ch, we have hc, then am is reversed as ma, then pi is reversed as ip, then non is reversed as no. The same way, if we see negative, we have ne, so we can write it as en. Ga, we can write it as ag. We have ti, we can write it as it, right? So we have got these two options here, so we can eliminate these it. Then we have ve, we can be written as e and v, right? So the right answer here will be option A, right? Option A, that is ev, that is option A is the right answer, right? Yeah. Let us move on to the next question. Right. 23rd question. Introducing a girl, Santosh said, her mother is the only daughter of my mother-in-law. How is Santosh related to the girl? Look at the question carefully. Introducing a girl. Okay, introducing a girl. Santosh. That is Santosh is a person. Okay, Santosh. Introducing a girl. He said her mother. That is the girl's mother. Okay, the girl's mother. Let me write here. Santosh, introducing a girl, said her mother, that is, let me write the girl here, that is her mother is the only daughter of my mother-in-law. Whose mother-in-law? His, Santosh's mother-in-law. Santosh's mother-in-law. That means girl's mother, girl's mother will be the wife of Santosh, isn't it? See, the only daughter of mother-in-law means wife. Wife to Santosh. Santosh. Right? That is, the girl's mother is Santosh's wife. Now, Santosh is the father of the girl. Right? Santosh is the father of the girl. Santosh is the father of the girl. Right? So, option will be D is the right answer. The question is, how is Santosh related to the girl? It is father is the right answer. Right? Chalo. Next question. We have another coding and decoding question. Look at here. If in a certain code, rope is coded as 6821, chair is coded as 73456. So what will be the code of for crepe. So you don't have to worry and scratch your head here, guys. Just see, the codes are given. So just write it as just write it. Just write the codes here. Okay, just write it. Rope, rope, and also write for chair. Okay, the codes are given here. So what is the code for R? What is the code for R? It is 6. Code for 0, that is code for O, is 8. Code for P is 2. Code for E is 1. Chair, again it is 7. 3, 4, 5 and 6 it is already given. Just look at here, what will be the code for crepe, right? Just take the question, just take it from out here. 7 we have, 7 we have, R, 6 we have, 6 we have, 6 here. Okay, then take A. Where is A? We have 4 here, we have 4 here. Next, P, P we have 2 here. Then E we have 1 here. Though the option right answer will be option D. 76421 is the right code for crepe. Right? Next question. Question from distances. Just look at the question here, guys. A man walks 30 meters towards the south. Okay, see, just you have to if you have a rough paper, just make sure that you draw diagrams in these kind of questions, right? A man walks 30 meters towards south, right? Let us say a person a he walks 30 meters south. Okay, 30 meters south. Okay, 30 meters, and then he his to his right turning to his right, that is his right. So his right will be like this. Okay, like this, not like this. It's not our right. That right will be to his perspective. Okay, so he turns right and walks again 30 meters. Again 30 meters he walks, again turning his left. Okay, his left will be like this. He turns left, he walks 20 meters. He walks 20 meters. Again he turns left, that is his left will be like this. He walks again 30 meters. Okay, again 30 meters. What is the question here? How far is he from the initial position? Right, he walks 30 meters. Just look at the diagram, guys. Just look at the diagram. He walks 30 meters. So this will be the diagram here. Now if he is stopping here, so the initial point is here. So how far is he from the initial point? Just look at here. So we have 30 meters plus 20 meters. So what will be the 30 plus 20? That is 50. Okay. Yeah. So just look at here, guys. So 30 plus 20, it will be 50. 50 meters. 50 meters will be the right answer, but in the options 50 meters is not given. So you have to mark none of the above. Okay, you have to mark none of the above is the right answer. Right? Let us move on to the next question. Again, we have question from distance. Look at the question here. So Raj traveled from point X straight to Y at a distance of 80 meters. He turned right and walked 50 meters. Let me draw. Let me draw for your understanding. Look at here. Look at here. Let us say this will be the initial point. So he traveled from point X to straight to point Y. Okay, point Y, which will be the 80 meters distance. He turned right. His perspective right will be like this. He turned right and walked 50 meters. 50 meters. Then he again turned right. That is, it will be like this. He turned right and he walked 70 meters. 70 meters. right? And finally he turned right again. He turned right. So like this, he turned right and walked 50 meters. Walked 50 meters. How far is he from the starting point? So this is the starting point, and he stopped here, right? So just look at the question here. Look at the simple question. So he has walked 70 meters from here to here, right? From here to here. So just minus it, 80 minus 70. That is 80 minus 70, right? So just we have to find the distance between the distance covered here. What will be the distance that will cover here? That's all. See, if this is 80 meters distance, he has already walked 70 meters. So the rest of the distance will be 10 meters, right? So the right answer will be 10, right? So option C is the right answer. Chalo. Next question. Right. So just look at the question, guys. How many nines are there in the following number sequence? So which are immediately preceded by 7. Preceded by 7. అంటే 7 తర్వాత 9 రావాలి and 8 కి ముందు 9 రావాలి and immediately followed by 8. Okay, just look at the series. Look at the number here. So we have 7, 9, 7 and go on. Just look at the question. So how many nines are there which is immediately preceded by 7, immediately followed by 8, right? So we have C. So we have 7 here, 9 here, but no, it has to be preceded by 7. అంటే 9 కి ముందు 7 రావాలి. Okay, we have here 1. So 9 కి ముందు 7 వచ్చింది. So and 9 తర్వాత 8 కూడా వచ్చింది, followed by 8. So we have one number here, then 7, 9, 7. Just look at the pattern here, guys, right? So ఇక్కడ కూడా ఇంకోటి నెంబర్ వచ్చింది, that is 7, 9, 8. Okay, it is preceded by 7 immediately and immediately followed by 8, right? So we got two numbers. So ఇక్కడ 9 ఉంది, but ఇక్కడ 8 ఉంది. So it is not preceded by 7. So this will not be. Again, no, we do not have 8 here. Here also we do not have 8. So what is the right answer? Option B, that is 2. చూడండి, immediately preceded by 7 and immediately followed by 8 ఇక్కడ ఉంది, preceded by 7 and followed by 8 ఇక్కడ 2 times ఇచ్చారు. So option B, that is 2, will be the right answer, right? So next question. Right. Just look at the question, guys. 20th question. How many days will there be from 25th January 1992 to 18th May 1992? That is both days included. And 25th January, 25th will also be included. 18th will also be included. Right. How many days will there be from 25th January 1992 to 18th May 19? So any days on 9 between these dates. Right. So let us see here. Let us see here. And the year also, guys, before attempting such kind of questions, just notice if that year is a leap year or not. Okay, 1992 is a leap year, right? So February will be having 29 days. So in this case, in January from 25th, right? So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 31 days. So there will be 7 days left. And in February, so since it is a leap year, so we will have 29 days. 29 days. And in March, how many days will be there in March? 31 days. Okay, 31 days. And April, we have 30 days. And May, we have 18 days. Right? And the sum of these so will be 115. So the right answer will be 115. Okay, 115 is the right answer. Right? Chalo. Next question, guys. Just look at the question here. So if you write down all the numbers from 1 to 100, then how many times do you write 3? ఓకే 1 to 100 లో ఎన్ని త్రీస్ ఉన్నాయి అనేది క్వశ్చన్. గైస్ ఒక్కసారి చూడండి, ఫ్రమ్ 1 to 100 క్లియర్లీ దేర్ ఆర్ 10 నెంబర్స్ విత్ 3 అట్ యూనిట్ డిజిట్స్. ఓకే అంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ 3 అని, 13 అని, ఓకే 23 అని, రైట్, అగైన్ 33 అని, అగైన్ 43 అని, 53, 63, 73, 83, 93. So we have 10 digits in the units digits, and in tens number, that is in tens digits, we again will get 10 digits. That is, for example, see 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, like that. Okay, so if you look at the units digits and also tens digits, we will get total 20 numbers. 20 numbers. So the right answer will be 20. That is C is the right answer. Right? Let us move on to the next question. The last question of mental ability, guys. Last question of mental ability. Right? It is also very important question. So if the price of tea is increased by 20%, okay 20%, so price of tea is increased by 20%, మనకి price ఇవ్వలేదు టీ. So by how much percent should the consumption reduce so as to not increase the expenditure? Okay, so ఎంత కన్జంప్షన్ రెడ్యూస్ చేస్తే ఎక్స్పెండిచర్ ఎక్కువ అవ్వకూడదు. ఓకే ద ప్రైస్ ఆఫ్ టీ హ్యాస్ ఇంక్రీస్ బట్ ప్రైస్ మనకి ఇవ్వలేదు. సో లెట్ us assume that the price of tea is 100. ఓకే ప్రైస్ ఆఫ్ టీ is 100 అనుకుందాం. ఓకే ప్రైస్ ఆఫ్ టీ is 100. ఓకే ఇప్పుడు టీ ప్రైస్ 100 ఉంటే దేర్ ఈస్ అన్ ఇంక్రీజ్ ఆఫ్ 20%. సో 20% ఆఫ్ 100 ఎంత అవుతుంది? సో వీ విల్ గెట్ 20. అంటే ద టోటల్ ప్రైస్ ఆఫ్ టీ విల్ బి 120. ఓకే ద టోటల్ ప్రైస్ ఆఫ్ టీ విల్ బి 120 నౌ. ఓకే 120 నౌ. This is the new price. This is the new price. Okay, this is the new price. So 120 is the new price. Let us say, okay, 120 is the new price of the tea. Now, how much percentage should the consumption reduce so as to not increase the expenditure? So basically, to a housewife, basically for anyone, who needs to reduce the consumption to tea so as to not increase the expenditure on tea, so you have to remember this particular formula called, just look at the formula here. The formula will be R by 100 plus R into 100 into 100. Right? This is the particular formula you can remember for such kind of questions. Now here R ante rate of change. R ante rate of change. R means rate of change. How much was the change here? That is 20% was the change in the price. 20% increase ayindi. Okay, that is R means rate of change. Now that means we can write like this also. We can write like this also. How can we write? So just look at here. So if R is the rate of change, we can also write 20 by 120, that is 100 plus R, right? So 100 plus 20 will be 120. 120 into 100 into 100. 100 into 100. So we can cancel here 1 by 6. So we will get 1 by 6 into 100. 1 by 6 into 100. So this can also be written as 16. This can also be written as 16.66. 66 is the right answer. So we will get option B, that is 16.66 as the right answer. Right? So basically, hence for anyone to reduce should reduce the consumption by 16.66%. Right? So option B is the right answer here. Hello. So this is the end of the session is there are 30 questions to the section A, including both GK and mental ability.